Rebels in the mirror maze. You think you're rebelling, but you're still playing the game. Baudrillard saw it coming. Even resistance has been absorbed into the simulation. The system doesn't fight rebellion anymore. It markets it, packages it, sells it back to you with free shipping. Think about it. The punk who once smashed guitars and screamed against the system, now he's the face of a sneaker ad. The activist aesthetic, ripped shirts, slogans, grungy filters. It's not dangerous. It's trendy. Radical becomes retro. Dissent becomes design. This is the mirror maze Baudrillard warned about. You think you've escaped the system, but you're just walking into another reflection. Controlled opposition, outrage cycles, edgy influencers who speak truth to power, just enough to seem real, but never enough to shake the foundations. Even your anger has a place in the algorithm. The illusion of choice keeps us compliant. Left or right, streetwear or techwear, protest or repost. You're offered options that feel rebellious, but none of them threaten the machinery underneath. You're allowed to scream, as long as it's inside the boundaries of your feed. It's not that rebellion is impossible. It's that real rebellion can't be monetized, and most of what you're shown has been. So now, every time you see a revolution, ask yourself, who profits from this? And when you look in the mirror and see a rebel, ask, did I choose this, or was it chosen for me? To break free, you can't just oppose the simulation. You have to step outside of it entirely. And that's where things start to get real, messy, painful, and worth it. Reclaiming the real 3 strategies. Escaping the simulation isn't about moving to the woods or smashing your phone. It's about reclaiming your attention, your body, your actual lived experience. That starts with 3 strategies: bold, simple, and uncomfortable. 1. Detach from symbols. Stop measuring your worth in likes, titles, or aesthetics. Your job isn't you. Your relationship isn't a brand. Your body isn't a billboard. When you live for external validation, you're living for performance, not presence. The simulation thrives on you chasing mirrors. Step back. Ask, would I still want this if no one could see it? 2. Seek visceral experience. Real life isn't curated. It's awkward, slow, and often quiet. That's where the real breaks through. Sit in silence. Go on a walk with no music, no phone, no goal. Let yourself be bored. Boredom is the gateway drug to awareness. It's where your mind starts reaching for what's real again. 3. Practice symbolic fasting. Take a day, maybe even a week, and cut off the signals. No social media, no mirrors, no selfies. Just let your existence be unwitnessed. Let yourself live without performing. There's a story I always come back to. A burned-out executive, sick of the grind, deletes her social accounts on impulse. That afternoon, she walks outside and watches a single leaf fall in slow motion. No soundtrack, no camera. And suddenly, she breaks down crying. Not from sadness, from relief. It's the first real thing she's felt in years. That's the power of reality. When it hits, it hurts, and it heals. So if you're tired of feeling numb, of feeling like you're acting in your own life, this is the way back. Not louder, not faster, just realer. And it starts right now, wherever you are. Let go of the need for real. Here's the paradox. The more you chase the real, the more you're trapped by it. People leave the mainstream, delete their socials, move to Bali, grow their own food, only to post it under #authentic living. It's the same script, just a new costume. Even the search for truth becomes a performance when it's driven by ego. Baudrillard wasn't handing us a map back to reality. He wasn't saying, "Here's how to fix it." He was holding up a mirror and saying, "Look, this is what it is." There is no backstage, no untouched reel waiting behind the curtain. And weirdly, that's liberating. Because once you stop demanding that life deliver some perfectly packaged, emotionally satisfying truth, you can just be in it. Messy, awkward, incomplete. The emptiness doesn't need to be filled. It just needs to be seen. The need for certainty, for authentic identity, pure love, true purpose, is often just another craving the system sells you. Another hook. But when you let that go, when you stop looking for the real version of yourself like it's some buried treasure, something strange happens. You stop performing. You start living. Not chasing meaning, but noticing it. In small, ordinary things. The flicker of sunlight on a table. A deep breath. The quiet ache in your chest that doesn't need to be fixed. This isn't about finding the truth. It's about learning to live without needing one. And from that place, uncertain, unbranded, unfiltered, you might finally feel something that no simulation can fake. Presence. What if this was always the game? Maybe this isn't a glitch, maybe it's the design. What if the world was always a bit of a performance, just less obvious before? The rituals, the myths, the social roles, we've always used symbols to make sense of chaos. Hyperreality didn't invent illusion. It just digitized it, globalized it, made it constant. Baudrillard wasn't saying, "Wake up and return to truth." He was saying, "Truth has always been slippery. Stop pretending it's solid. Maybe there is no real to get back to. Maybe there never was." But that's not nihilism. That's freedom. Because if the game was always rigged, then you can stop playing it blindly. You can stop chasing some final, fixed version of yourself. You can stop measuring your life against filters and fantasies. And instead, you see the game. You feel it. You move through it awake. You become a conscious player, not because you escape the simulation, but because you know it's a simulation. And once you know, you get to choose what matters. You get to move with intention, with curiosity, with a strange kind of peace. So no, there's no exit door, no pure version of life waiting on the other side. But maybe the power was never in escaping. Maybe the power is in seeing. Seeing the signs, seeing the loops, and still choosing to show up, to feel, to create. Because even in the mirror maze, you're still here. And that, somehow, is enough.